ADP is really broken into three major divisions: employer services, which is payroll and tax services; brokerage, which primarily deals with the stock market; and dealer services, which is automotive and truck retail. So the division I work for is dealer services, and we provide an ERP solution to the automotive retail space. You talk about the BI vendors and the tools and technology that are available in the market today, and they all make it sound so easy. Oh yeah, we've got a quality tool, and it'll, it uses probabilistic determination, and it'll be able to find first name, last name. 80% of your data will be clean automatically. That's not true. And the thing that I think we underestimated is how hard it really is. It was real easy to drink the vendor Kool-Aid and to, be lulled into this, oh yeah, it's fast and it's easy, but it's hard and it takes time, and it is achievable. And I think what happens a lot of times when companies, launch their BI initiatives is they believe it's going to be easy, and they lose that excitement because it's a little bit harder than they expect, and they abandon their projects.
The BI vendor community is interesting. They have actually led the business community in this space for some time. But while it is true they have conceptually led, there have always been major issues with the technology itself. It's been hard to use, difficult to connect applications that weren't part of that vendor's suite, for example. But we're really seeing a maturing today of the BI technologies. There's several things that I would want from a BI vendor. We're looking for connectivity to applications in fairly standard ways. And the whole emergence of web services has helped us tremendously. So we want all of the BI vendors to truly support and truly commit to supporting web services, because it is an effective way of reaching out and touching those applications that are not part of a particular vendor's suite. The second thing that seems to have gone by the wayside that I really want from BI vendors is ease of use. In some ways, because of the pioneering nature of some of these systems, there's been the concept that users will be well-trained professionals who dedicated their lives to getting information out of a BI system. Nobody wants to dedicate their lives to getting information out of a BI system. It needs to be intuitive, it needs to be easy to use, and it needs to be effective and powerful at the same time. So a significant upgrade of user interfaces and the power of ad hoc querying, for example, is very important. I'd also like to see a commitment to the multimedia approach to the dissemination of information. It's got to be graphs and charts. It's got to be video in some cases. It's got to be email delivery. It's got to be the attractive portal. It's got to be integration into another vendor's portal. It's got to be the PDF, and pretty soon it's got to be the PDF that sings and dances. And it's got to be all of those things, and we can't overlook that, because the power of information very often is in its presentation.
When I look at the BI vendor community, I think the BI vendor community does a great job of selling their product. Where I would seek help is after they've sold it and they've got you up means the software is installed, they tend to walk away from you. They could really help us a lot by staying there a little bit longer and really making sure that you utilize that product. I bought a new car for my wife a year ago. It was our 25th anniversary. She wanted a certain car, and so I surprised her with it. Got it silver for the 25th anniversary. But I was real impressed with, after I got the car, they called me a couple months in a row. Hey, not trying to sell you anything, Mr. Shields. How is it? Do you need anything? Was it what you expected to get? Okay, that sort of care and feeding of customers would go a long way in the BI space.